Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake Oil Exotics, and today I'm doing two videos. So we're doing feeding day on another video, well, bonus feeding day on another video, and we're doing animal unboxing on this video. So I'm going to be doing both videos today, so hopefully it should be nice and cool and really nice for you, and we make some cool videos. A little bit shorter than normal, but I think they're better quality videos. But let me know if you like it the way I used to do it, let me know, and I can always switch back if I get enough people saying I don't like it, Alex, the old way was better. So that's what I'm going to do today. So we've got the unboxing to do, we've got probably tanks to build, so please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell for me. Let's crack on with today. Wahaha. And we've just had a delivery turn up. Wahaha. So let's go through, see what we got inside the box. First one was just frozen food. You didn't want to see that, so I've done that, got it out the way. Let's see. So they give us this, it should be that way. Don't know why they mess it up all the time. So let's try and open it up, see what we got inside. Well, we can do it one-handed and left-handed. We can do it. Now, I'm gonna have to set you up. We'll set you up, it'll be easier. Stop, we won't check. Oh, even too high up. Give you a little bit of a tilty. That's better. Aha. Okay. What have we got in here? Come on, tape. Okay. Heat pack. Nurse peppers. Oh, there might be a mantis in there. Oh, there is. That's really nice. What have you got? I think this might be the one from Morgan. Oh, careful, that tissue's rolling around. There we go, we'll put him down there nice and safe. I think that's the one that Morgan ordered. So we'll have a little double check. It's hard to identify them sometimes when they're that small. What have we got? Jeweled flower. I think that's what I switched to because it didn't have the spiny one that Morgan wanted. It's still absolutely stunning. Just a shame it's not the one that Morgan wanted. The one that Morgan wanted shed at the suppliers and had a bad shed, so they didn't send it. It's a bit of a shame. Got ourselves another little box. What have we got? We got anything sharp at all, Morgan? Anything at all? I've lost everything. I've got no scissors. I've got no knives. I've got nothing. Nothing at all. And they've taped it round and round, so I can't even undo it. What are we gonna do? We need scissors. That'll do. We use that. We use that. I can use that. There we go. Wow. Okay. Oh, we got loads of bloodworm. Bloodworm. I thought this was meant to be an animal delivery. They've sent me loads of random stuff as well.
They're fat, aren't they?
Yeah, big adult bloodworms. Whoop. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, okay. We got little yellow-bellied toads. Should we look under their bellies? They should have yellow bellies. They got yellow bellies. little yellow-bellied toads. Oh, how cute are they? What I'll do is I'll get my other phone out to make sure that you've got a proper nice close-up on them, because I know this one isn't the best at the close-ups. So we'll get a proper look at them, and then we can set them up a little enclosure today. Wahaha. It's only going to be little though, because they are tiny, tiny, tiny babies. So I'll switch to the phone so we can get a better zoom in on them. They look pretty keen. Oh, come on, camera. I've just said you were the better one. So because the toads are so tiny, what we're going to be doing is using this enclosure here. So it's a nice, low, small enclosure so I can keep an eye on them, make sure they're feeding and stuff like that. Because if we put them in a big enclosure, they're so small that they're just going to get lost. So in here, we'll be able to keep an eye on them, and it's going to be quite minimalistic in there. I am going to give them a little bit of a pool in the middle, which Morgan came up with. So we're going to start making it now, and we should have a nice enclosure for them. Because we're going to have water and substrate, we're going to want a drainage layer. Because the tank's so small and we're going to have such a small bio layer, I'm going to use fish tank gravel instead of using the bio balls. It's going to do the same job. Basically, it's just going to elevate our substrate so it doesn't get saturated by all the water. So we've got plenty of gravel, so we're going to grab some gravel and we're going to put a nice thick layer in the tank bottom of the enclosure, make an area which is lower, which is going to be our pond, and then substrate in, make it look nice, add the frogs. So this is what we've got. You can see I've put a nice good inch layer of the gravel in there. Now what we're going to do is going to do our pool in the middle. So I'm just literally just going to go like this, lower it down in the middle, almost down to the glass basically. Probably like one layer of stones at the bottom. That's going to be perfect. See, I've got a nice indent in there. It's hard to see it, but there is an indent in the gravel now. So if we filled this up, there's going to be a pool of water here. And what Morgan had a good idea is we're going to put a supporting wall up of little strips of dragon rock. It's going to look a little bit more realistic, a lot nicer for her, and it's going to help keep all the substrate back and not falling in. So here we go. I've got loads of little pieces of dragon rock. And these are going to be our little bits of supporting wall. This gives our rocks a little bit of structural integrity to help them hold back and not all fall down when it all gets filled with water. That's a piece of wood. I might do another layer. I might do 2 layers of rocks, just so it's a bit more of a support against the water trying to wash everything together. I've got some even bigger pieces, so I've had an idea. I'm thinking of building up a little rocky area, and then maybe having this coming in as like a way for them to climb in and out, and they can have a hidey hole underneath then as well. So we'll carry on doing the actual support. I think that's going to be reasonable now, so I can do a bit more of support this side to raise this side up. Oh, some of these pieces are locking together just lovely. So then there's a nice little pocket underneath there. So if we did this, look at that, they can go underneath, they can crawl in and out. I think that's going to be really good. So we're going to do substrate now, and then I don't know whether to do substrate or water first. We've got another rock. I'm not sure whether to do substrate or water first. We do water first, I think, and then we can judge exactly how high we want our water to be, and then we put our substrate in afterwards. So in here, we've got water that's been dechlorinated. Because this is going to be their kind of like swimming and drinking water, it's going to be, it needs to have the minerals in so they get all the nice vital vitamins they need. If we had a separate water bowl and a separate pool, we would do pool RO water, and then we would use the water bowl as the mineral drinking water. But because it's going to be very small and they're tiny and they're never going to find anything, never going to use anything that I put in, so we have to be really careful. Now I'm going to try and hit it off that rock and just slowly fill it up. Nice and steady. It's going to be a pain to get the water out once it's full. So I'm going to wait a sec, let it all drain away. Nice and steady, so it's just filling up around. It's got to work its way all through the rocks, you see. And then it's gone down quite a bit now, so I can carry on topping it up. Whoa, I hit the lid a bit. There we go, nice and steady. I think, oh, it's still draining, still draining. Once it stops draining, then we're going to get to our actual depth that we want. I don't think we're too far off there because we don't want it too deep because they're only small toads. I don't think that's too far off. I'm going to put a tiny more bit in. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be it now. I'm happy with that. So we're halfway up the gravel. So I've still got a good distance from the water with the gravel. So the water's not going to get to the gravel, to the substrate and make it all sodden. So now I can quite nicely put the substrate in round the outside, and then we put some moss and bits and bobs and we'll be done. Now we're going to lightly add the substrate. Well, actually I'm going to take the tank apart first. So if we lift this here, oh, it comes off. There, I forgot to take this off as well. And this comes this way, like so. And we've got the whole top to play with now. So there we go, we set you up. Now I've got just nice cocoa fibre. So I'm going to place it down and then put it out like a piece, like icing sugar or icing or something like that. Spread it all out, fill up all our gappos. So it looks nice and we get a nice uniform bedding. I think that's going to look really, really good. Oh, there goes the phone. Wow, so we're back to it. I have done a tiny bit more. I was while I was on the phone, I got distracted and I started messing around with this while I was on the phone. So don't tell the person on the phone, but it's only a supplier, they don't mind. They always ring me up for silly reasons anyway. So I think this is going to be really, really nice once I'm finished. So I've got that little spot to do next. I'll finish it up, we'll put some moss in there, and then I'll show you when we're almost finished. I think we need a little bit of wood or something in there. So Morgan had an idea of turning this into a tree, but I think if we use it just to lap this edge here, and as a bit of a supporting wall, it's going to add a little bit of wood texture to the tank. I might think it's another piece maybe somewhere else, maybe coming this way down, but then I think we're almost ready to add our toads. Oh, I like that, there we go, I like that. Let's see about releasing our frogos. Toads. There he is, and there he is. So what we're gonna have to do is probably lower the tubs down into the tank and then release them into the tank like that, because they're so small, they're just gonna jump and go everywhere. So I'm gonna pre-open the tub, and then trumpet down there, and then just open it up when I've got them open. Okay, yellow-bellied toad number 1. Release. What do you think, buddy? He doesn't look very impressed. He looks very knobbly. Very, very knobbly. You got the lids off, mate. You're free. You're free to roam around your enclosure. Come on, little... Oh, he jumped, he jumped. Where'd he go? Oh, he's coming out, he's coming out. Whoa, he's going for it. Oh, there he is. Ooh. Found a nice little spot where he's chilling out. Let's do his little buddy. They both can be in there chilling. Oh, toady number 2. Where's the yellow belly? Oh, can we see your yellow belly? No, not quite. What? Oh, he's out. He's going for it. Where's your friend gone? Oh, they're both at the back. Whoa, you're fighting. Whoop. I think they're going to find little nooks and crannies to hide in. That's what I would do if I was a little froggy. Toady. Why do I keep saying frog? So they're both down. Oh, one's come up. They changed their mind. They're like, no, he's coming for us. He's coming for us. I'm just going to film you. I'm not going to touch you, you silly toads. They're doing really well. I'm really happy with them. And we'll see. We might be able to find some food, but I think we're really low on fruit flies. So there we go, there's our fire-bellied toad enclosure. We've still got to put it back together though. So we're gonna rebuild the lid, put that back on, and then we can find a nice little spot for them to go. It's really handy in the shop because it's like 27 all the time in here with all the fish tank heaters and reptile tanks. So little frogs and stuff like this, it's the perfect temperature for them. So it's really, really nice to have it in the shop. So let's build the tank again. So I think I found them a nice little spot. So probably is a two-handed job with the amount of water in there. So our lovely assistant Morgan is going to hold that for us like that. And then we're going to pick this up. There's the little froggies. The toadies. Stop saying frogs, Alex. They're just going to live down here. Oh, nice and snug. We'll check on the thermometers and hydrometers, check everything's right, and then they'll be ready to go. So there you go, there's our small animal delivery with our setting up the new red-bellied toads. No, yellow-bellied, I can't do anything today. Yellow-bellied toads, got them all set up in that cool enclosure. I think we did really, really well. Bonus points to Morgan, so her idea to put the pool in the middle and the rocks on the outside. So I think that made it look really, really cool. So hope you enjoyed the video today. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell for me. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, she's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.